6:47 right now, time for the morning rush. Albuquerque police are investigating a suspicious death at a problem property where dangerous dogs had seriously injured a woman. Yesterday, animal welfare removed 19 dogs from the home near Central and Atrisco. In August, we reported that those dogs maimed a woman who crossed through that yard. As of this morning, police have yet to identify the person who died.
The city of Albuquerque is looking to crack down on a surge in illegal signs posted throughout the metro. It is illegal to post advertisements on city poles. In the Four Hills area near Central and Wantabo, you can find signs from everything from new mattresses to numbers for curanderas.
The New Mexico State Ethics Commission has now settled a lawsuit with a political nonprofit. The New Mexico Project, or TNMP, is a group that seeks to amplify Latino and moderate voices across New Mexico. In May, the commission sued the group and its president for not disclosing finances. That was while endorsing candidates on its website. The judge ruled in favor of the state. Ryan.
Winds beginning to let up across the viewing area. Winds at 24 miles per hour in Albuquerque. At the Sunport, we had a peak wind gust of 58 miles per hour earlier. Lighter winds more likely for Balloon and Fiesta weekend, but mostly dry and warm afternoons will continue.
The U.S. Army has a missile launch tentatively scheduled for between 6:30 and 7:30 tomorrow morning in the Gallup area. Due to that launch, there will be safety evacuations in the immediate area. Starting tonight, Quaking Aspen's campground will be closed to visitors. Roadblocks will include sections of State Route 400, Forest Route 191, and Forest Route 547. Officials say those will last 2 to 4 hours.
Almost 3 years after the fatal shooting of its cinematographer on the movie set, the Alec Baldwin movie, filmed here in New Mexico, is premiering for the first time. The movie Rust, starring Alec Baldwin, will premiere in Poland at the Energa Kameramaj International Film Festival. It's on November the 16th through the 23rd. This year, they are dedicating the festival to Helena Hutchins to honor her memory and remind the world of her legacy.
New additions to Balloon Fiesta this year could make visiting the park a bit easier. The city added more than 1,600 new parking spaces after acquiring the old Honeywell building lot. Balloon Fiesta Park also has a new electrical system for the main stage and vendor row, cutting the need for generators in half. Ryan.
And the forecast for Balloon Fiesta looking pretty good for the most part, mostly green flags ahead. A windy morning this morning. We're already starting to see those winds lighten up. Winds from the south-southeast ahead will start to switch direction a little bit more from the west-northwest. Lows in the 50s, highs in the 80s, mostly calm weather ahead.
Well, if you're planning to get out and enjoy Balloon Fiesta, some New Mexico counties, they want to help you make it to the park safely. Starting at 10 this morning, you can use the code Balloon24 in the Uber app to get $10 off 2 rides as part of the Take a Ride on Us program. 2,000 discounted trips are up for grabs on a first-come, first-served basis.
A senior at the University of New Mexico is working to upgrade safety measures around what she says is a busy and dangerous spot on Central. Jackie Davis found that hundreds of people cross Central at Buena Vista daily, almost 50 people per hour. The city says they're looking into that intersection.
Well, if you aren't quite ready to face the crowds at Balloon Fiesta Park this weekend, One New Mexico National Preserve is going to be offering a different fall celebration. The 2024 Valles Caldera Fall Fiesta set to kick off tomorrow morning. That event will include dozens of tribal artisans, guest speakers, ranger-guided programs, and more. Ryan.
And taking a look at traffic, no major accidents or slowdowns right now, only very minor slowdowns starting to develop a little bit in the Big Eye. And here's a live look right now, the Big Eye. Right now we have an increase of volume, but pretty good traffic flow. We'll have more updates throughout the morning.
Researchers at Oregon State University just announced 2 new Heatless habanero pepper varieties. According to the university, Naranjada and Mild Thing, or as they're called, have the same distinct taste as other habaneros, just without the scorching heat. A regular habanero is somewhere around 100,000 Scovilles. Naranjada and Mild Thing come in around 500 to 1,000.
And now it's time for the 5 facts.
At number 5, a senior at the University of New Mexico is working to upgrade safety measures around what she says is a busy and dangerous spot on Central. Jackie Davis says there's no crosswalk at the intersection of Central and Buena Vista to ensure safe passage for people rushing to class. She notified council, but says she was later told an intersection as complex as that one would need a signal as well. The city says they're looking into that intersection.
At number 4, the city of Albuquerque is now looking to crack down on a surge in illegal signs posted throughout the metro. It is illegal to post advertisements on city poles. Now in the Four Hills area, that is near Central and Wantabo, you can find signs for everything from new mattresses to even numbers for a curandera. The city says that the crews are out every day taking them down. You can call 311 to report the illegal signs.
And at number 3, near record to record heat still a possibility despite a cool front coming on through this morning. Temperatures a bit cooler than the northeastern highlands. Elsewhere, only slightly cooler compared to yesterday. Less windy and most likely less windy for your Balloon Fiesta weekend.
At number 2, the state's Department of Health is now on the hook for millions of dollars. That comes after settling a lawsuit against a former teacher accused of sexually assaulting a child at a treatment center. In 2018, a child at the Sequoia Adolescent Treatment Center said he was taken advantage of by his teacher, Mark Cochio. Well, the lawsuit now leading to a $2 million payout for the minor. Cochio also faced criminal charges, pleading guilty to criminal sexual contact of a minor last year. Well, he was sentenced to 7.5 years in prison, but the judge suspended it, meaning that instead of going to prison, he's going to be serving probation and is now a registered sex offender.
And at number 1, nearly 20 dogs are now in the care of animal welfare following a suspicious death at a home near Central in Atrisco. Last month, we reported that those dogs maimed a woman who crossed through the yard in August. She was left fighting for her life in the ICU. Animal welfare said they received at least 5 reports about the woman who lived at the home. They say they tried to remove the dogs, but were unable to due to their limited authority. The owner was facing charges for failing to care for her dogs last year, but it was ruled that she was not competent to stand trial. The identity of the person who died has not been released, and details on the death are still limited this morning. APD is still investigating.